During 7 years at the height of his success, comedian Russell Brand has been accused of committing sexual assault and emotional abuse against several victims. Therefore, keep watching this video to learn the truth about what Russell Brand did and how the consequences of his actions will play out in the future. Between 2006 and 2013, while Brand was working for BBC Radio 2 and Channel 4, as well as appearing in Hollywood films, there have been allegations made by 4 women that Brand assaulted them at some point. One of these women was just 16 years old at the time. An investigation carried out jointly by the Sunday Times, The Times, and Channel 4 dispatches uncovered charges of controlling behavior, abusive behavior, and predatory behavior on the part of the comedian and actor. Russell has categorically denied the claims and declared in a video online that all of his relationships have been consensual. He has also accused the media of conducting a coordinated attack. It comes after a 90-minute documentary on Russell Brand titled In Plain Sight that was shown on Channel 4 dispatches on Saturday night. In it, 4 women who have not been named describe their charges, while several women talk of their experiences working with Brand on TV sets. Helen Berger, who had been Brand's personal assistant in the past, participated in the program and in an interview referred to him as a narcissist. Meanwhile, Brand fulfilled his commitment to appear as planned at the 2,000-capacity Troubadour Wembley Park Theatre in northwest London on Saturday evening to deliver a comedy event that was completely sold out. His performance, which was named Bipolarization and was scheduled to start at 7 p.m., did not start until after more than 45 minutes had passed, and it continued for close to an hour. Although he did not address the charges directly, audience attendees informed the PA news agency that Brand expressed the hope that people would appreciate the fact that there were some topics that he was unable to discuss during the performance. One of the women who has leveled accusations of misconduct against Brand asserts that she was a minor in a relationship with Brand that lasted for 3 months. The lady said that his behavior toward her was grooming, as he would reportedly supply her with scripts to trick her parents into enabling her to see him. The lady contacted Brand's literary agent at the time, who was also the co-founder of the talent agency Tavistock Wood in 2020. According to a statement that Tavistock Wood sent to the PA news agency, the following was mentioned in it. Russell Brand categorically and vehemently denied the allegation that was made in 2020, but we now believe that he horribly misled us. Also, a third woman says that Brand abused her when she worked with him in Los Angeles. She claims that Brand threatened to take legal action against her if she informed anybody about the accusation that he her at his house in Los Angeles. In addition, a 4th woman has come forward to accuse Brand of assaulting her and stating that he also physically and emotionally abused her throughout their time together. On the other hand, Brand said in a video statement that he was facing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks. In the statement was released online before publishing the accusations. The man proceeded by saying, "These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies, and as I have written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous." He said, "Now throughout that period of promiscuity, the relationships I had were always and entirely based on mutual consent. I was always upfront about it back then, even to the point of being almost too transparent, and I continue to be transparent about it today. To see that transparency metastasized into something criminal, which I absolutely deny, makes me question whether or not there is another agenda at play." According to a story from the Sunday Times, Russell Brand has been the subject of some very serious and troubling claims. His behavior has been characterized as an open secret by many in his circle, which they claimed is just another example of suspected power abuse inside the television business. The Culture, Media, and Sport Committee is eager to understand the response of the police to the body of evidence that has been collected. We will be carefully following the reactions of the media, particularly those of our public service broadcasters, to these charges, and we will be looking into the concerns that this, yet again, raises about the culture in the industry as a whole. During the course of his career, Brand rose to notoriety while serving as the presenter of the spin-off program Big Mouth for 3 years, from 2004 until 2007. In addition, Channel 4 issued the following statement in response to the claims. Channel 4 is outraged to hear of these extremely serious allegations, including behavior that is said to have taken place on programs created for Channel 4 between the years 2004 and 2007. They added, "We are committed to gaining a comprehensive understanding of the events that took place. We have conducted exhaustive document searches, and our findings have shown that there is no evidence to imply that Channel 4 was made aware of the claimed instances. In the years that have passed since the alleged occurrences took place, the broadcaster claimed, there has been extensive change at Channel 4. The network now takes a zero-tolerance approach to unacceptable behavior and has a robust code of conduct. Also, in 2008, Russell Brand made news for his BBC Radio 2 hoax, which is now known as Saxgate. During the prank, Brand and guest Jonathan Ross left a lewd voicemail for Fawlty Towers actor Andrew Sachs, who passed away in 2016. The following is an excerpt from a statement made by a BBC spokesperson. Russell Brand worked for a variety of different organizations, including the BBC. It is well known that Russell Brand resigned from his position at the BBC in 2008 after a significant editorial violation, as did the controller of Radio 2 at the time. BBC stated, "A careful investigation of the events leading up to the breach was carried out at the time. We have high hopes that this will show that the BBC takes these concerns seriously and is willing to take action. We will always listen to people if they come forward with any concerns on any issue related to any individual working at the BBC, whether that individual worked at the BBC in the past or is working there now." Brand was married to American music artist Katy Perry from 2010 to 2012, but he is now married to Laura Gallagher, the sister of broadcaster Kirsty Gallagher. The couple has 2 children together, Mabel and Peggy, and they are expecting their 3rd child. On Saturday, Kirsty uploaded a new version of Brand's video to her Instagram story, along with a large crimson love heart emoji. However, the post subsequently appeared to have been removed. In recent years, Russell Brand has developed a reputation for being a renowned conspiracy theorist. One example of this is his appearance on Newsnight with Evan Davis, during which he said that he was open to the possibility that the government staged the terrorist attacks on September 11th.
I put my heart in it. It's very important to me, the book, Evan.
And you read Thomas Piketty, or big chunks of Thomas Piketty, and I can tell you a lot of people who bought that book and didn't...
Brand, who has approximately 7 million subscribers, utilized the social media channel to cover contemporary news events, such as the purported disinformation surrounding the outbreak and the fact that he is an open skeptic of the vaccination. Therefore, taking everything into everything, he is a really peculiar individual who most likely has a lot on his hands and will most likely not be able to consume it all. The subsequent events, then, will be very significant in determining his life's path. Let us know in the comments below whether you believe that Russell Brand is a genuinely terrible guy and a sexual assaulter, as the victims have alleged, or if you believe that this is a giant lying deception to ruin just another individual who has been taken out of the Matrix. And that wraps things up. We appreciate you watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.